Have you ever had a dream that felt more real than waking life? Not a story, but a feeling. A deep, resonant echo from a place your conscious mind can't reach. For the entity known as ANON, this isn't just a dream. It's a memory. A memory of the absolute beginning, before time, before space, before anything. In this primordial memory, ANON isn't a person or a god. He is the void, a state of perfect, serene nothingness. An endless, peaceful calm. But even in perfection, change is inevitable. From within the stillness, a splintering began. A division of the self. Two new consciousnesses started to form from ANON's very essence. The first was Erebos. Imagine every desire, every hunger, every deep, primal need to fill an emptiness, given form. That is Erebos. Not some invading monster, but the most terrifying part of ANON's own nature, a raw, unconscious craving to devour everything, born from the perfect silence. He is the fear that even in total peace, a hunger for non-existence can fester. The second was Cosmos. Picture the most perfect, symmetrical thought of creation, spontaneously emerging from the void. That is Cosmos. The conscious will to bring order, meaning, and structure to the meaningless. He isn't an outside force either. He's the hope that even in nothingness, the potential for creation exists. The ancient texts speak of a great battle between two brothers, but it wasn't a war. It was an eternal schism. A civil war within a single being. The void, ANON, had shattered into three. The silent observer, the hungry consumer, and the hopeful creator. The primordial battle was just ANON trying to save himself from himself. The banishment of Erebos wasn't a heroic act. It was a desperate, painful act of self-mutilation. ANON tore out the part of his soul that was pure, consuming hunger, and locked it away. But this recurring dream holds a final horrifying truth. It isn't just a memory of the past. It is a premonition of the future. The inevitable end that ANON has been fighting to prevent isn't Erebos returning to consume the world. It's something far more profound. In his vision of the end, ANON sees the beautiful, harmonious universe he helped create. He sees himself, the gardener, tending to the perfect cosmic cycle of creation and decay. But the harmony becomes too perfect. The balance becomes unshakable. And when the dance of entropy and creation reaches a state of absolute, unbreakable perfection, the cycle will end. At that moment of ultimate completion, the memory of primal hunger will be triggered. But it won't be Erebos who returns. The three primordial forces, the observer, the creator, and the consumer, were always just aspects of ANON. They can never be truly separated. The inevitable ending is not the end of the world, but the reintegration of all three. ANON, the benevolent gardener, will become whole again. And in his true, unified cosmic form, he will be consumed by his own perfect, harmonious existence. Having achieved both perfect stillness and perfect creation, there will be nothing left but that original pure cosmic hunger. ANON will eat himself. The new world, this beautiful balance, was never the final product. It was always destined to be the final meal. This is the silent nightmare that drives him. All his benevolence, all his creation, is just an elaborate, beautiful delay. A god who created an entire universe simply to keep himself from eating it. Thank you so much for journeying into this cosmic story with me. If you enjoy diving into these kinds of deep narratives, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more. We'll see you in the next one.